This is the power that they've got, these next three guys, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. Now, this is a dangerous spot in a way for LaViolette from Oklahoma because he likes to come out very powerful, and he's wrestling a man that can throw.
Solomon Carr of Iowa State, he's a sub-500 wrestler, 9 and 10. And John LaViolette, who is an extraordinarily talented wrestler for Oklahoma, who has not yet, I guess observers would say, done what people thought he would do in college. And there's a throw right away, and Solomon Carr's on his back. Back points, it's a 4-point move.
He has that power, as you said, and he does have a lot of talent. Give him a little experience. And I think he wanted to wrestle Van Arsdale today because Van Arsdale had been ranked a little bit above him.
But Van Arsdale's not in the lineup for Iowa State and hasn't been for several weeks.
He has that bad knee, and I'm sure they're resting him and make sure that it's totally healthy before they put him in. Take no chances.
Some kind of bleeding problem? Bloody nose, I think, on the Oklahoma side. Let's see that throw.
You see, he tries a foot sweep, but he has his hips in position. There's the lift with the leg and under the arm. A lot of power when you have one leg down.
You know, you could do worse. I guess maybe we're all learning a little something from you, Chuck, along the line. Excellent old coach as you were.
Well,
I hear that all over, to watch the legs in those situations, to watch those elevators and what the man with the balance can do with that leg. That's the power.
Yes, the one on the mat supplies power. The other one just lifts hard. Now he's got him stopped. What Solomon needs to do now is get to his feet. Don't wrestle him down here on the mat.
John LaViolette of Oklahoma. He was another of those tremendous high school wrestlers in Midwest City, Oklahoma. He went through the last 3 years of high school undefeated.
He has the power. You can see why he might intimidate a number of young high school wrestlers. Now he's working on this head pry. If he gets under that arm, he gets the head pinched off, he can turn his man over with this. It's more or less a freestyle move, but he's got to get that arm out of the way. He's probably willing to give up to escape right here in an attempt to get his opponent over.
Potentially dangerous position.
It's hard to turn the upper body one way when the hips are turned the other, isn't it? Most of us don't bend that much in there with that 2 feet between our belly button and our shoulder blades.
4-0. Stan Abel is out complaining about something.
I don't think Stan Abel has endeared himself with the fans here at Hilton Coliseum over the years. For what reason, I don't know.
4-0 in favor of LaViolette. Carr is out. He was let free from the standing position. He comes in on the leg, but LaViolette hoisted him right out of that in a hurry. Oh, that throw position again. Carr's going to try it.
Well, he's in deep on it, and he's made 2 good efforts on the same move, and this is his strength. And of course, he's moving right into LaViolette's too. Now watch how he steps past the leg. He's got the arm tied down, and this is just balance that pulls LaViolette out of that. He comes right back in, does it again, blocks it. Now watch the balance of the man from Oklahoma. He's ready to just come right out of that high bridge and step up over top. So this is a very difficult position for most athletes to get in and for the other one to get out of.
LaViolette looks you could tell he looked very relaxed in that position.
I would be shaking in my boots.
I would think so too. You live by the sword and die by the sword in that one.
That's right. And Oklahoma knows they need to win big here, so this is it.
They're going for the falls where they can get them. They don't want any 3-2 wins out of these favored wrestlers. They want pins and superior decisions. They're down by 14 with 4 matches to go, and Iowa State favored at heavyweight.
It's been very uncomfortable, I'm sure, for LaViolette from Oklahoma because he tends to wrestle only up to the level of his competition, and now he's put in a position where he must go out and wrestle hard all the way.
Bloody nose again. LaViolette goes to the side. Let's figure it out. Let's assume. We never can assume anything, but when you don't have anything else to talk about, Chuck, and look at the score, there's Harold Nichols. You assume a few things. Let's assume that Darrell Peterson wins the decision at heavyweight by 3. By a margin that makes it 3 points for Iowa State. That would be 22-5. That's 17-point difference. That means 3 falls for Oklahoma to win.
That's right.
And I'm sure Stan Abel's done his arithmetic that way too.
Hey, I'm sure he's got these guys pumped up, and there's somebody that's enjoying this match.
You ready here?
That's another of the Carrs.
It's Michael, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah. Sitting with Steve Metzger, who wrestled last year a lot of 147. Oh, another throw try by LaViolette. He leads by 4-1. He's going to be throwing a lot of stuff. It ought to be fun to watch.
This is one of those matches where both boys like the same kind of thing, so it'll be interesting to see who makes the offense.
We have 10 seconds to go. You see the clock up in the center there. This is the first period at 167. Oklahoma and Iowa State. It's 19-5, a takedown.
Quick duck under right there, very quick.
Made it 6-1.
Okay, Oklahoma choice.
See how quick that duck under was? He was under his opponent behind him on the mat in less than 2 seconds.
This is LaViolette's choice. He's happy to be on top. He'll stay there. He takes up.
See how quick that duck under is? Hips in underneath. Good penetration.
Now we're coming back to live action. Carr got to his feet. LaViolette was perfectly willing to let it happen because he wants to throw it to the feet, get another takedown. He'll take a technical fall if he can get it.
Right. What he does very well, you could see in that one that he just missed on, is he likes to get his head in underneath the arm, and then he arches his hips in underneath and takes the man over with his head. That nose is continuing to bleed.
You want to put another plug in there? Cut it in half. Cut it in half.
It's the voice of the referee, Dan Hill. LaViolette leads 6-2. He leads also in loss of blood here, I think, so far, by more than 4.
They're more irritants than they are painful. It's just something that happens all the time to athletes.
On your mark, guys.
Back at it, we have minute 35 to go in the second period. 6-2, LaViolette.
There's quick little shots in there by Solomon Carr from Iowa State, but they haven't really gone deep and all the way through, so they haven't been very successful. Now he's got that arm tied up, but it just isn't being effective for him. Oh, it didn't work. Powered out. Everything was going the way of Solomon Carr, but he just powered his way out of that.
On the other hand, the one thing it might have done is prevent LaViolette from taking him down.
A nice throw.
And a beautiful throw by Carr. He has LaViolette on his back.
That's what he does so well. Big move, man. He's got those shoulders very close.
I'll tell you, it looked awful close there for a second.
Very close.
It's a 3-point near fall, and of course the Iowa State bench says he pinned him, he pinned him, he pinned him. Well, he doesn't pin him until he says he pinned him.
Until the referee's hand hits him out.
It's now 7-6 in favor of Carr.
So he just steps past that leg. Now this time he's got the arm sucked down tight and gets past the leg. That's what makes that work. You saw him try that 2 times earlier. This time he got him on it.
Well,
big 5-point move. Excuse me.
It was. It almost was the end there too, Chuck. I'll tell you.
Very close. You need a camera angle under the mat.
30 seconds to go. There's a lot of match left here, obviously. Carr on top. He's got LaViolette's attention again.
Certainly does. And he's got that leg in nice. Violet seems to feel like in watching that he can just power his way out of everything. It doesn't always work that way.
Riding time is practically even here. And this has become a very interesting match.
It has. I'm sure Coach Abel's philosophy has gone right out the window.
7-6. Carr leads by 1. No riding time advantage either way. There's the crowd at Hilton. They're having a good time tonight. John LaViolette wrestling tonight at 167. Carr starting on top, third period.
Just kind of cuts him loose.
7-7. I don't think we've seen the last throw of this match either.
No, they're going to get in there again. At least give somebody the opportunity.
Bumped heads. Solomon Carr got cracked in the forehead with LaViolette's head.
He has that arm tied up in the 2-on-1. See if he can use that.
He wanted to go to the high crotch off that move. Wasn't able to do it. Referee may very well pull him away from it.
Fans want to win here, and I'm sure that they can see the potential for it.
Well, Oklahoma needs more than a win, I think. They need a big win.
But they're just tired enough now that neither man is taking his legs with them. They're kind of reaching their arms, sticking their head like that, but they're not penetrating their lower body.
And
now he
does.
does.
Carr. That's a big move for Carr. And he has LaViolette down on his back again, but not a near fall. No, no.
But he did penetrate his legs that time. Made it very good.
Well, listen to this crowd. People making a lot of noise in Hilton.
See how deep he gets. Watch his body go on through. Walks his legs in with it. Doesn't stop. Very effective double.
A takedown on a double leg by Carr. The time, 45 seconds to go.
He's got his
Near
back
ball
exposed.
points. Whoa-wee. How about that? 11-7.
He's wrestling an outstanding match here.
He came from 6-1 down.
He stayed with it. That's what coaches like to see. That's what fans appreciate. When you're down 6-1 means nothing as long as you'll stay in the match.
There's Michael Carr giving his brother. I'll tell you, Chuck, if this holds up, this is why our producer, Doug Brooker, put Solomon's picture on the opening there. He had a feeling something like this was going to happen.
He sensed it, didn't he? It was a caution for a false start.
Caution on the top.
He's definitely in the driver's seat now if he keeps his head and wits about it.
Yeah, not get caught in these strange positions.
Now he's got an opportunity now if he catches that arm.
11-7 in favor of Solomon Carr, and he has 9 seconds to go, and he has some back points.
He's got that arm tied up.
He can just hold him there. He can just hold him there, and there it is. Did he get 3? He got 3. 2. Boy, there's a big win for Solomon Carr, his biggest of the year.
Makes him a very happy young man.
Look at the Iowa State crowd, and they're really happy about Carr's 13-7 win. He scored 12 of the last 13 points. He was down 6-1 going into the second period, and near the end of the second period, he caught LaViolette in a 5-point move and almost pinned him. And the team score is now Iowa State 22 and 5 for the Oklahoma Sooners. 22-5, 17-point difference. And in order to win